हाय गाइस, मैं हूँ एस और आप देख रहे हैं एस ऑटो। तो आज वीडियो होने वाला है इटालियन हॉट हैच के ऊपर। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो विद सम सिनेमैटिक शॉट्स।
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath.
So this is the hot Italian hatch, that is the Fiat Punto Abarth, and it's a very rare car in Kolkata. Only 5 pieces are there in Kolkata. So the car comes with a 1.4 liter TZ turbocharged engine. So Bhaiya will explain each and everything to you because the car has lot of performance modes. So he is the proud owner of this Punto Abarth. So let's have an intro.
Hello guys, my name is Soumyadev Vishwas and I am the proud owner of this Punto Abarth. This car is around 6 years old. I got this car back in 2016 and till now it has run around 29,500 kilometers. So let's get to know what all mods are there in this car and how they affect the daily performance or how they have helped me with raising the game of the performance.
So let's start with the mods.
Okay, so the first mod that I got in this car was the BMC SRF air filter. Why I didn't get a cold air intake was that actually the cold air intake is a bit strenuous to maintain because of the conditions that we live in here in India. But right now when the car is going to be stage 2, I think I'll be needing with a cold air intake. So obviously the maintenance is going to get high.
So other than that, what you have done from the front?
Okay, so other than that, my car is having a AirTech intercooler. So this intercooler is around 50% more bigger than the stock intercooler. So what an intercooler does is that it helps to build up the power in a much more stabilized manner, and in the top end also I don't lose out on power on the most hottest of situations. Which used to happen with the old stock intercooler.
Bhaiya has done some remapping also with the car. So what you have done?
Okay, so I run a stage 1 ECU remap on this car, which is done by Superchips, and it obviously has increased the power and torque figures of my car. So at that point of time, there was no service provider in Kolkata basically, so I got it done by N1 Racing Mumbai. But right now, if someone wants to get it done, they can contact Superchips on their Instagram page and RC Tunes on their Instagram page. They're pretty good with their after service helps.
Okay, so why Superchips?
Okay, so Superchips is one of the renowned brands in the world who have done extensive R&D on the chips that they provide, on the ECU tuning that they provide. So obviously there was no better option than Superchips at that point of time.
So what you have done from the side?
Okay, so though the suspensions in the stock car was pretty good, but then I felt the need of much better suspension, much more stiffer, and in which the damping force is much better. So then I went for the Bilstein B6 suspensions with stock springs, because that's what has been recommended by Bilstein. This suspension is much better in providing the stability at higher speeds. For example, at around 160, 170, 180, I am very, very comfortable and very confident while driving it. So
you can easily corner the car at high speeds, right?
Yeah, I can easily corner the car at high speeds, but obviously keeping my safety in aspects.
So this is the 16-inch Scorpion alloys which is wrapped in a Michelin tire. So what about the profile?
Okay, the profile that the tire runs is 205 50 R16. At that point of time, back in 2017, in 2019 when I got these tires, there were no 205 55. So that is actually the kind of tire I would go for, but 205 50 is quite good.
So from the back, what you have done?
Okay, so the next mod that I got on my car was the exhaust system. This is a catback exhaust with a stainless steel pipe and a dual tip MagnaFlow end can. So what it does is that it helps the car to breathe in a much more better way. It makes the car more free revving, and obviously increases the performance of the car and the experience while I drive it.
Okay, so how much performance has increased after installing this exhaust?
Well, about the performance, I can't quote a figure. I have any dyno in Kolkata, right? So I cannot say what figures is it running. But on an approximate basis, I think I'm running around 195 to 200 odd BHPs with a 95 round map. A bit more maybe with a with a 99 octane or 100 octane fuel.
So let's hear some exhaust note.
Basically the interior is all stock. I've got nothing done inside the interior. So as you can see, these seats, these are quite good. They holds me in position, and they have got this red and yellow stitching, as you can see, which matches with the logo of the car.
Okay.
So
Matlab it denotes it's a Abarth.
yeah, it denotes that it's an Abarth and it's performance oriented.
Okay.
So yes, that's how it is. And even inside the in the tachometer and all, there is all this yellow lines and all, so which denote which matches with the logo of the car, and obviously you have the Abarth logo over here. So
And here some steering mounted controls.
yeah. But these are there on the normal Punto Evo as well. So that's how the interior of the car is special.
So let us share some driving experience regarding this Punto Abarth. So let's have some drive.
Okay, so the suspension is,
This is on the stiffer side.
yeah, it's on the stiffer side, but the damping is pretty good. It's not uncomfortably stiff, but it's very good for daily use.
But at high speed the car becomes very stable.
Yeah, very stable. That's what I have got this Bilstein B6s for. Obviously, it has to be like this.
And if you say about the power, then please don't ask, because it has insane power, right? As you can see, it is now around 140 km/h the car is going on. So what about the steering feedback?
The steering feedback is the most the beautiful thing about this car. So it runs a old school hydraulic steering. Okay. So like
How much precise it is?
it's very precise. There is absolutely no dead spot in the car, even like in the steering. So even if you go over a small pebble, the steering would shake, like if you can see.
Okay.
So the steering lets me know the absolute road conditions on which I am driving the car. So that's what adds up to the the whole driving experience. So yeah, that's how the steering feedback is actually.
So how much top speed you have done till now?
Oh well, in this car I've done around 220 or a bit less than that. Obviously at such high speeds you're not able to look at the tachometer, right? So it should be in the territory of between like 210
200.
to 220.
Okay. So if you like the video for whatsoever reason, then do like, share and subscribe, and do follow Turbo Spool for more update regarding this Abarth Punto, and follow Super Chips Kolkata. But not the least, thanks for watching the video.